time is an illusion, so who knows? Does it even really matter? Who knows? If I had to guess, I'd say it's all a test run.
Yes, yes, y'all, and it don't stop. You are listening to Soul Perspectives here on CKUT 90.3 FM. My name is Kim Dominique Ferguson. I'm in studios with
Renee Jordan.
And on the ones and twos we have
DJ Sirius.
Yes, and you just heard, actually, you know what? What was the lineup of music?
We had Kelly Price with It's My Time, followed by Mary J. Blige with Be Happy. And now we just had Who Knows with Dark Light, and we have Dark Light in the house with us.
What up?
Dark Light, what's up? What's up?
Hey.
How y'all doing?
We're good.
How's it going?
We're good. Doing good.
Just
Thank you
take
for
any
having
mic,
us
take any
on.
mic.
Thank you for
Yeah.
having us on.
Thank you for coming on. Thank you for coming on.
Hello.
Yes, Dark Light in the building.
Yeah.
All right, so tell us a little bit about yourselves. You know, you've never been on to Soul Perspective, so...
No, we have not. This is a first for us.
Yeah, this is the first.
This is Angel speaking, and I am one half of the duo called Dark Light. We started in 2008, 2009 as... Ovela is the other half, I guess I should mention.
The beatmaker / producer.
Yes, and I'm lyricist, singer, performer, songwriter, etc., mixer. And we started as Freedom of Speech back in the day.
Yeah.
And just making beats. It was the saddest things you'd ever heard. Just so sad. so sad. But we were like, oh, it's so bad. We know how to use a mic and sheesh. Anyways. And then we changed our name to Dark Light around 2009. And now we just released our debut album. We've been doing EPs and singles before that, and now it's a debut album time. It is fresh to death.
And the album is called Loin de Toi.
Loin de Toi, yes.
So why did you change your name? What is the significance of the name?
That's a good question. Freedom of speech didn't really represent the direction we wanted to go in because we weren't really about lyrics in the end.
About deep lyrics.
About deep lyrics, yes. And everyone kept thinking we were spoken word artists or
revolutionary.
rappers. Yes, exactly. And we were like, no, actually we want to be more about the sound than the words and more about the feeling behind it. So we just started to brainstorm to be a little more mainstream with the name, just a little more international, a little more accessible. That was really the idea behind the name change.
Okay. And what is the feeling that you like to give people through your music?
All feelings, just feel it, you know, whatever you feel, like good, sad, happy. We want to take people on the ride. Actually, that's kind of the idea behind the album Loin de Toi that we just dropped.
Our sound is called Nouveau Sound. You know, we're just trying to create our own thing here.
Yes, it's multicultural, multi-genre.
Yeah,
that's the
definitely.
Nouveau Sound. And the new album, it's a story. It's actually the story of a couple and their long-distance relationship.
Oh, boy.
Did we mention?
Is it
We're also
personal
a couple.
story?
Yeah.
Oh, you're a couple?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, nice.
Autobiographical, graphical a bit, let's say. And so it takes you on a ride. You see the couple, well, you hear the couple getting separated and then dealing with the long distance and coming back together. So people go through joy, sadness, all of that in the album.
Yeah.
That's what we try to do.
Word. Yeah, I know a little bit about long distance relationships.
Do ya, man?
Yeah, man.
Tell me.
No, man.
Okay.
No, I know a lot about it. You know.
Yeah. It's tough. It's tough.
It's tough, but it's good. I find that it causes you to grow closer because you don't have a choice to do the one thing that we stopped doing when you have the person accessible to you, which is communicate.
Exactly.
You have no choice.
Exactly.
And I always preach that the number one problem in our society today is lack of communication.
For sure.
And it's not just someone talking, but listening too.
Yep.
And receiving the information and not just like being a block and everything just pounds on you.
That's actually one of the songs, you know, called Talk to Me.
Yeah.
All right.
The song is all about that, you know.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But you guys now live in the same city. No.
Yes.
Yeah,
We had that period apart, but now we're both living in Montreal. For
Okay.
now, yeah.
So what made y'all decide to come together and create this musical experience?
You know, it wasn't even a decision.
Well, I started, studying economy at Université de Montréal. Didn't like it at all. And then I met her brother, who at the time was producing, making beats.
Yeah.
And he introduced me to some, softwares like Reason and all. And I was like, oh my God, this is what I want to do. This is the thing. So I just started playing with it. And Marie-Ange, I'm Angel, sorry, is a great singer. So I was like, hey, why not just, make a duo and...
Yeah, I've been singing since I was younger at school at Lycee Rochambeau. What up? Back in the U.S., I was always performing, always singing. So I came here and I didn't really have an outlet for that. And when he was interested in beat making and we had started seeing each other, it just kind of naturally was like, okay, you make the beats, I'll sing on them. Then I was like, oh, I'll make the beats too. And then, it just flowed really naturally.
Okay, and what have been some of the challenges that you've faced in creating your beats? Because you've been around for a while. I've known you, Marie-Ange, for a while. You performed with us back at Privateer.
Oh, yes.
So what are some of the challenges that you've experienced over the time of growing into Dark Light?
Oh man, so many. Working together.
Yeah, that's the hardest part.
Finding a unified sound.
Because we usually have two different visions,
Very. Mm-hmm.
So it's hard to just make them click.
Yeah, he comes up with a beat and he'll be like, here, I want it to sound like this artist and that rapper. And I'm like, I'm a singer, so I don't know how I'm gonna do that.
Oh,
but
come on. You rap too. You're a good rapper too.
Whoa. I
does.
manage
Yes,
because
she
I
does.
can't get any featuring, so it's like necessity rap. But it does a trick. But yeah, so finding that took a lot of time, a lot of years of experience to know each other's sound and to get where we're both trying to go. Like find that middle ground when it's not obvious.
Also hardware, we needed some money, to buy some good hardware, build our semi-studio.
Why are you telling people we need money? No,
I don't need money right
we're
now.
Comfortable. Okay.
We used to.
Yeah. I'm just kidding. We're successful.
We
You
good.
putting out all our business. What is this? Oh my gosh. We are not starving artists, okay?
We're fine. Yeah.
Okay, so what made you decide to create this body of work? This as your first official album?
Well, we've been releasing, singles over time, and then we just decided to go for an album. We thought that would give us a lot more exposure.
Yeah, we wanted to concentrate and do something just solid. Instead of having singles a bit here and there, we were working on some songs and we started to see a pattern, and we thought, oh, wouldn't it be nice to gather these songs together and actually make an album out of it, something with a story. So at first we just had a few singles, but then as we put them together and we built a storyline and we put out like a track list, an idea of a track list with topics per section. That's when we started building on the album itself.
Nice.
What challenges do you guys find being a couple and working together? Because that must be challenging because
Oh my gosh.
It's hell.
You're working together and you're a couple at the same time. So there must be times where you don't get a lot of, if you want space apart or something
Oh
like
my
that.
gosh.
How do you guys deal with that?
My goodness, it's
They have a 2-bedroom apartment.
We
You
should.
go in your room.
We should. We
We
talked
should,
about
yeah.
that actually, but no, we're like I don't know if you know much about quantum physics, but we're just like two quantum particles that are just entangled. Like
Okay.
what he moves and I move at the same rhythm. It's like when we're in
That's deep.
when we're
That's
just
deep.
like
We
That's
call
a
it
song right there.
unagi.
yeah, and it's one of the songs actually. It's one of our songs on the
That
album.
is a song right there. So yeah.
But yeah, when we fight, it's like World War XYZ, but we always find each other, and it's definitely hard because definitely music and our personal life, it's a blurred line. There is no difference, and so we're always at each other's throats or encouraging each other. So it's really a mix of both. But
It's
definitely
a learning experience, Now
we've grown together.
Yeah, exactly.
We've grown together. Yes.
That's awesome. That's
Yeah.
awesome. So where do you guys see yourselves going now with music?
Who knows?
Who knows? Yeah, the first track. Yeah. I see the Bell Center.
They have a track for everything.
See, that's good. That's good.
Exactly.
Yeah, they got all the bases covered.
Yeah. We got a track for everybody. I mean, it's a multi-genre album.
Yeah.
You know, you got Afro house, you got hip hop, R&B,
Yeah.
ratchet, everything. So go for it.
We even got alternative on that. Yeah, alternative rock. Yeah, dubstep, etc. Yes, I see the Bell Center. That's step one. Step one.
All right.
And then
That's step one. What's step two?
Step two. Step two.
That's a big step right there.
Stadiums,
Exactly.
you know, soccer
Madison
stadiums.
Square, you got it, girl. And then international everywhere. Space, who knows? We'll do it.
I like that attitude.
First moon performance.
Yeah, I'll moonwalk.
dark
I
light
won't
on the
moonwalk, but
Right.
I'll walk on the moon and call it a moonwalk. You know.
All right, so tell us now, where can people find your information? What can people get information about you, hear your music and stuff like that? Buy the album as well?
That is very easy. We are very social media oriented. So if you can go to our website, moredarklight.com. And then we have our social media platforms. They can follow us on Facebook at facebook.com/moredarklight. Instagram, we're also always posting, instagram.com/moredarklight. You see a pattern? Yes. Okay. Twitter.com/moredarklight. YouTube.com/darklight. No, actually. YouTube.com/darklightvids, because we couldn't change it, but yes.
Well, you also can find the album, you know, on Spotify, iTunes, even Amazon. So
Yes, Loin de Toi
You're also on
is-
SoundCloud.
yeah,
Yes,
and Bandcamp.
SoundCloud.com/moredarklight. Yes.
There we go.
There you go.
There you go. Well, thank you very much for coming in and chatting
Thank
with
you.
us.
Thank
Thank
you. This is
you.
awesome.
And what is this track that we're going to be playing? Introduce it.
Ooh, this
Talk
is a
to
fun
me.
one.
Yep.
Talk to me. Talk to me. Yes, what's it about? It's
Well-
ratchet.
Yeah, well, that one came up because, you know, when when M Angel gets angry at me, you know, I'm like, talk to me, come on, don't just let it build and all, you know. So she was like, hey, let's write a song about that, and it just came up.
All right.
Yeah, you know it.
All right. So this is Talk to Me by M Angel of Dark Light. You are listening to Soul Perspectives on CKUT 90.3 FM.
In another world.